everything I have for Jack says that he has no known allergies. All right, no known allergies. Looks like he came to us at 2 p.m. on 4/5/2020. All right, so I have all the information I basically need. I have his case number. I have his allergies. I have his name, and I have where we're working, right? So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to complete on here where we work. And his name. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is his case number. All right. He cannot self-medicate. Does he have any allergies? It says on everything he has no known allergies. Red pen for allergies is the only thing by Michigan state law that's supposed to be on the MAR sheet in the color red. All right. So I'm going to abbreviate no known allergies to NKA. That is perfectly acceptable for this. And it looks like he come in on April 5th, so we're going to write April 2020. Now, one thing I know about April is it only has 30 days in the month of April, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that nobody can document on the 31st, because the 31st doesn't exist on this month. Okay? And I'm also going to fill out Jack's information on the back of the MAR. So I'm going to put my initials. My signature is sloppy, but we're going to be a professional today, an ESP professional working there in the home. And the date is going to be 4/5/2020. All right. We're going to start with our Lisinopril. The only thing that goes here on the medication line is the name of the medication. The next line is the directions. I know the start date is going to be the date that the medication came to us from the pharmacy. And then we know the daily is going to be 8:30 a.m. But if you look here, he came in at 2 o'clock. Came in at 2 o'clock. So we know we can't give this today because it was due several hours ago. So here, even though we're starting on the 5th, he technically is coming in on the 6th, or he's going to get this first dose on the 6th because he's here on the 5th. So you may ask me, hey Jeff, How do I know what time daily is? You guys all should have this transcription guideline sheet. On the back of it, it tells us that daily is 8:30 a.m. That's why daily went here at 8:30 a.m. And then also look at this. If it's before 11 a.m., it goes in this first medication slot, time slot. If it's between 11 and 12:59, it goes in the second one. If it's between 1 and 5:59, it goes in the third one. And if between 6 and midnight, it goes in the bottom one here. All right? Next medication. We're going to do this Toprix eye ointment. Alright? So I know I need the Toprix eye ointment. Apply to right lower eyelid 4 times a day. When I go to do this, I need to know what 4 times a day is. 4 times a day, right here. 8:30, 12:30, 4:30, and 8:30. So let me get this done. I'll get my start arrows. And then I'll show you something different because this is going to be what's called a short term. So we have every 3 days. Short term medication. I want you to notice something. You know I wrote out 4 here and 3 here? It's because that's what the pharmacy label said. 4 and then the number 3. So I transcribed it exactly as it is shown, okay? Okay. 4 times a day. $8:30, $12:30, $4:30, and $8:30 again. Okay. Now we need to figure out when the stop date is, but we need to do something. We're going to multiply the number of doses out by number of days by how many times a day. So we have 4 times a day. Times 3 days. Okay, that's going to come into handy here in a second. So let's start off with my start arrows. Okay. So just as a reminder, Jack came in at Jack came in at 2 p.m. So I'm going to make sure that he's going to get these 2 doses. Now I need to count to 12. 1, 2. I'm counting in the order that he's going to get these doses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm sure he's going to get these here. I counted out 12 doses, and now I can double check. We're doing this for 3 days. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These here are called stop arrows. These stop arrows prevent anybody from going beyond when this medication is supposed to stop. Now we can use my ruler to figure out what the stop date is. 4/8. And we need to make sure everybody's aware of when to stop this, right? So we're going to go by this dose time. DC on 4-8-20 after 12:30 p.m. dose. So we're going to see it after this 12:30 p.m. dose. Okay. Everybody see that DC note? Looks good? Alright. Now we're going to move on to the next medication. The next medication looks like it's doxapine. Alright? So let's do this one together again. DOXEPIN 50 milligrams. We're going to take 50 milligrams.